Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro once again. The weekly horoscope week starting from 4th of August to 10th August. Uh, but
Hello,
the
Rohit ji.
video will
मैं
start
पानी
from,
पी रहा हूँ.
I think the Savan special plate will come. I was just try
Yes,
to
Rohit ji.
speak that.
Savan special.
Yes, this is why this is because today is 1st of August, only 16 days, 15 days now remaining for this offer, 15 minutes quick appointment. So take maximum benefit of this because lots of family members already taken benefit. Akashji?
Yes, Rohit ji, you're right. We will start with today's weekly horoscope. Here we go, 4th of August till 10th of August 2024, step by step. Starting again, all the people who are joining for Aries Ascendant, Savan special is there. Quick 15 minutes appointments, book ASAP. August 5th, Moon is entering into Leo. Okay, Rohitji, we discussed about it. Whenever Moon will enter into Leo, it is a place of power. Luminary entering into the house of Luminary. Very good news in terms of speculative gains that is related to share market. Anything good in the area related to education is also seen, and children wise also a very nice time. Then Mercury is getting retrograde here. Now Mercury getting retrograde exactly in the sign of Leo again, which is very important that there may be gains, but because of retrograde Mercury, communication wise, some kind of issues can happen with your loved ones, especially those who are very close relatives or even siblings. This place also you have to be careful. Also for the workplace because Mercury rules the workplace for you. So communication wise, you have to be very patient. There is a full video of Mercury retrograde we have made. You can go and watch so that you will understand what to do when. Moon enters into Virgo here. Now, when Moon enters into Virgo, this is the exact time when Moon is going to make a conjunction with Ketu. So, Ketu conjunction with Moon is not a very good time here because this is the time that problem with what you say your workplace. Mercury is also right now retrograde. Moon going there, creating this yoga with this is called Grahan Yoga with Ketu can create problem in your areas related to work. So work wise, poison in the work area in simple way. Very careful not to make any major commitments or not to do any kind of gossip, bitching about other people, which can create trouble for you. And then finally, Moon enters into Libra, fourth house Lord, fourth from itself. Some good news, some relief after August 10th. There can be also chances that you, your partner, will have a very, very beautiful time here. Maybe going out somewhere, or maybe a very positive time is seen here. So all the best. Make the most of this use of this week. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Those who want to take personal appointments, the Savan special is going on, so don't miss it. Many people ask me that can we do the appointment in Hindi? Yes, I am very comfortable in Hindi and English both. So all the best. Savan special. This is what it is. Go down. Link is there. Click on it. You will come on the WhatsApp, and then your appointment will be scheduled. Taurus ascendant people, Moon enters into Leo on 5th of August. Now it has just come out of an eclipse. It has gone into the fourth house. Fourth house, luminary entering into the house of luminary. Can you see Rashi Parivartana? Sun in the house of Moon, Moon in the house of Sun. So good news in terms, some good communication is coming in terms of real estate, either anything to do with your vehicle, your conveyances, or some luxury. In that area, some good news is coming for everyone. Very good news in terms of mother also. But very importantly, that same day, Mercury also gets retrograde into Leo. Mercury is the second house lord. Now, luxury and all, because Moon will provide all this kind of stuff, but it is also possible that there can be expenses that can be happening either for your kids, either for your romantic partner, loved ones, or either for your family. So, monetary expenses is there, and that will be just because of some commitment that you do, which will lead you to spend so much money. Then Moon enters into Virgo. Now, when Moon enters into Virgo, the Lord of Virgo is retrograde, and on the other hand, Moon is making a conjunction with Ketu in the fifth house. Fifth house is the house of love, romance, creativity. In these areas, you may find yourself quite challenged or quite, what you say, making some kind of impulsive decisions here, which can create losses for you. Absolutely careful. Even for education, higher education, kids, loved ones, any kind of investment or expenses you're trying to do, you should wait till Moon enters into Libra, into the sixth house. This is the time that expenses can be done in a positive way because Moon will be setting fourth from itself, for its own house. That means fourth from the third house. So that means communication that can be related to either debt, either workplace, either enemies will be uh, respectively positive. Like his workplace, very positive. Debt, very positive. Someone who's not able to get debt, not able to get loan approved, very good time for you. Also, workplace wise, some good news will come. So let's hope for the best. There's a WhatsApp link in the description, and do not forget to subscribe. Savan special is going on. Quick 15 minutes appointments, either in Hindi, either in English, however you are comfortable. We will be doing it. So all the best. Make the most use of it. For Gemini ascendant people, when we talk about Gemini ascendant here, the moon is entering into Leo. Now, moon is here, the lord of the second house, and also an extreme Maraka. That means it is not a very good planet. Going into the third house will increase your, stuff related to what we say, increase your stuff related to hard work. Hard work will be increased. There can be also chances that there can be what we say, communication lord that same day. Mercury is getting retrograde there in Leo. So communication also, and also effort wise, you will have to do something very very extra, and which will lead you to think that, after doing so much efforts, after putting so much things, still we have to go through so many things in life. That is going to happen. Also, one more thing here, because moon is the lord of the second house and sitting in a luminary, and both the moon and sun have changed their houses. If you see, there is Rashi Parivartana. Rashi Parivartana yoga is happening. So here there is another challenge. The challenge is especially related to sun being sitting 12th from itself and moon sitting in the house of sun. I don't want to put words because moon is Maraka here. That's why I'm telling that there can be problem related to, again, work. Like in workplace, there can be a little bit of challenge that you may face, and especially related to some bad communication can come to you. So extremely careful to keep control on your speech and on your written communication, because these are the two houses exactly responsible during this time. Then moon enters into Virgo here. Now Mercury retrogrades. Communication wise, you have to be very careful. On the other hand, moon is now coming and making a combination with Ketu here in the fourth house of inner peace and happiness, social security. Again, this is aspecting the 10th house where Rahu is sitting. Not a very good time for career. So this week is especially very careful approach in career, in anything, any investment in real estate, uh, any investment in vehicles, or anything to do for luxury. You have to be extremely careful during this week. Moon entering into Libra here will give you some relief. At the end of the week, you will go through a lot of ups and downs, and finally things will settle down in a very positive manner. So this is what we need to exactly look for, the end of the week. Really, that is going to add a little bit of relief to you. Okay. All the best. Very good news you will hear end of the week, either from children, either through your loved ones. You get a lot of support from children, loved ones. In fact, those who are into education may get some breakthrough during this time. So all the best. I know it's a little bit of challenge because the challenging places moon is taking, but still we are powerful. We have the power of Lord Ganesha with us because you are Gemini ascendant people. So make the most of it and just do not worry about anything. Things will be in very good sense. All the best. Okay, Savan special is going on. So quick 15 minutes appointments. Link below. Book ASAP, because I have told that from 5th we will stop the booking. After that, whatever it is there till 15th we will finish everything. 16th onwards again we'll be back to normal. So all the best. Try take the use of it as soon as possible. Cancer ascendant people. When we talk about Cancer ascendant, Moon is the fastest moving planet here, and your ascendant, you're the fastest moving people. Every minute you will be either in very much happiness, then suddenly some problems, and suddenly very happy. Then again, your mood fluctuations are the most. Just happened 5 minutes ago when I was starting the video with Rohit ji. Anyways, Moon enters into Leo. Now, Moon is the Lagna Lord getting into the second house. Very, very good news in terms of your wealth. Wealth wise, an awesome time. Your effort, or anything that has to come from the government, anything that is Viprit, that means suddenly that has to come. You will find very nice news in terms of wealth here. Secondly, Mercury on the same day is getting retrograde, which is the third house lord. So written communication, signing contracts, anything to do in the area of written communication should be completely looked upon. You should not ignore even small details because sorry, because that can lead to some kind of challenge, and that challenge is going to be very critical for you, because as soon as this happens, moon is entering into Virgo, also into your third house. That is the house of written communication, that is the house of communication, where there can be some kind of illusion on your mind which can create a challenge here. Make sure written communication, short distance journey, anything to do with siblings is taken utmost in consideration, because that is where whole the challenge can be. Okay, moon here aspecting the longer distance, like short longer distance journey for short period may also be little bit unpleasant if it is happening on 8th of August. Then 10th of August is when moon, the Lagna Lord, goes forth from itself. Very nice time. Lot of things, that problem that has happened because of your continuous effort, because third house is effort, right? Effort, because of your your um, um, intelligence, it will get solved if there is any problem. Those who are going through moon Mahadasha Antardasha, extremely. Ketu Mahadasha Antardasha, very careful. Moon Mahadasha Antardasha, very careful, because this is the place where the planet is at extreme strength in Mahadasha and Antardasha, which can create little bit challenge and little bit. But here, very good news for those people who are trying to buy any property, anything to do with vehicles, anything to do in the area related to, what you say, adding luxury to your home, doing some kind of construction. Very nice time for all the people. All the best. Wonderful time. Okay, take care. There is one also irony layer here, because when moon is making this yoga, when it is with Ketu, it is also getting aspected by Jupiter. That's why the problem will be less, so we don't have to worry too much because of your Lagna Lord getting into affliction. But yeah, Jupiter is there to protect you wherever there is danger. Jupiter is there. So all the best. Savan special is here. Quick 15-minute appointments. Click on the link below, get your appointment booked, immediately talk, and then we will be able to, like, in next, everyone is getting appointment 3 4 days, 2 3 days, someone same day also, depending on their availability. So all the best, make the most use of it. It is available in Hindi and English both. Leo ascendant people. When we talk about moon here, moon is the 12th house lord. So there is a Rashi Parivartan between sun and moon. Sun is in the 12th house, moon is in the house of sun. Two luminaries changing their houses. This is so auspicious. Very, very nice time for spiritual advancement. Very, very nice time for confidence. Very, very nice time for anything related to do with your initiatives, any initiatives that you want to take. Very good time. But same day Mercury is getting retrograde, which means that anything that has to do with bigger circle, social circle, or anything that has to do with communication or speech or otherwise investment should be avoided. This week is not for investment. This week is for expenses is going to happen, but for good reasons. So make the most of it. Also, because luminaries are changing houses, there can be also a chance for you visiting some kind of religious places, some kind of places of religious importance. I can say and guarantee, because I am Leo ascendant, I'm going to Vrindavan. So just imagine such beautiful thing is happening. Then moon is entering into the second house. That is the house where Ketu is residing. Again, very careful of investments, family disputes, any kind of arguments, and everything should be avoided. Whatever it is, just accept and move on. This is what is required. Keep a shut on your mouth in terms of your speech, because moon and Ketu, suddenly you will speak something so wrong which will haunt you later. So very careful. And then moon enters into Libra. Very nice time. 12th house lord, fourth from itself, gains from foreign countries. So some kind of good gains is coming from foreign country, or also travel, long distance travel for a shorter period of time. My Leo, everything is very good. So 9th of August, I go to Singapore. 10th of August, moon is entering into Libra. So it is, and very for a very short period, for 4 days. This is what astrology is. For me, it is Satik, Leo ascendant. I don't know how it is going on for you, but let's hope for the best. Very, very wonderful time for all the period. Make the most of it. Most of it means most of it, and especially in the beginning of the week, when there is this Rashi Parivartan, and it can help you getting lot of spiritual bliss and being very bright and very confident. Okay, all the best. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And Savan special is here. Quick 15-minute appointments. If you want to book one-on-one quick appointments, I think in next Samantha, so many people she booked in the same day. So many people are getting 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. This is what it is according to your time adjustment. So make the most of it. All the best. It is only till 16th, but 5th is the last day for appointments. After that, no 15-minute appointments anymore. So all the best. Then moving on to Virgo ascendant people. Here August 5th is when Moon will enter into Leo. So Moon is the lord of the 11th house going into the 12th house. That means gains from foreign country, and that is because Rashi Parivartana between Moon and between Sun. Gains from foreign countries, spiritual bliss, lot of happiness coming through spirituality, through solitude, and through being a little bit of more on the introvert side. Introvert side in the means that is meditation, sadhana. Introvert sadhana is required. Then that same day, Mercury is getting retrograde. Now, retrograde Mercury is the Lagna Lord getting retrograde in the 12th house. Some unpleasant news from foreign country. Those who are going through Mercury Mahadasha, those who are going through Mercury and Sun Mahadasha, can have some kind of challenging news from either foreign country. Many people, some people with visa issues and going on, they may get rejections or stuff like that because it is not an auspicious time. The communication lord, the lord of the career, going into the 12th house and getting retrograde, it is a time to revisit things. There's a full video made on Mercury retrograde. It is on the channel. I think before this, that video only went. So look into it and you will be able to find it. What we say, find about it. Later, after that, Moon enters into Virgo. Now, Moon enters into Virgo into the Lagna. Lagna Lord is afflicted right now. It is in retrograde motion. On the other hand, it is making a combination with Ketu, brain fog, any kind of bad decision making, any kind of self created problem that can be happening after 8th of August, and you will regret it. So 8th of August till 10th of August is a time of extreme silence. Even if someone is slapped you, just be silent, don't react over it. This is the kind of because that will be an illusion. Any mail, any email, anything that has to do with career, very careful not to speak, not to do anything. Just hold on, don't show your aggressiveness during this time. Then Moon enters into Libra. Here things sort out because fourth house lord is fourth from 11th house lord is in the second house. So some kind of monetary gains is seen. If there is patience, there is perseverance, there will be monetary gains that will see happiness in family and good. Those who are into work like speaking, work like going into any area related to investments, insurance, because Moon is also aspecting the 8th house here. They will have lot of happiness, goals, completion of goals, getting funds. These are the areas that Moon will touch after 10th of August. So all the best, make the most of it. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Go through it and we will talk about your chart in detail. All the best. Saban special is here. Why are you worried? If you have any pressing 3, 4, 5, 7 questions, let me know. You can contact here on the WhatsApp link below. Samantha will help you to put a quick appointment very, very fast. Next 2, 3 days, 4 days, I'm traveling, but still I'm taking appointments. So we will be able to talk in detail. All the best. Talking about Libra ascendant people. When we talk about Libra ascendant, August 5th is when Moon will enter into Leo, the 10th house lord in the 11th house, gains from profession, gains in the area related to your goal completions, some kind of goal getting completed. So beautiful time. This year has been so awesome for you, and especially because 11th house is getting so much good traction. Yeah, very good. But on an sometimes when there is up, there is down also. The 12th house lord, the 9th house lord in the 11th house is getting retrograde that same day, Mercury. So it is very important time to reflect on your past, especially anything that has to do with your goal settings or your social circle. This is where you have to reconsider things. There is a whole video that I have made. You can watch on the channel. It's just uploaded before this, so you will be able to understand this Mercury retrograde period and why it gets retrograde. That is also mentioned there. Then Moon enters into Virgo, Rohitji. This is the 12th house where the 10th house lord is going. So anything that has to do with foreign country can be a scam, can be something you have to be very careful of, money getting lost or stolen during this time, because Ketu, na, presence of mind will not be there and suddenly you will lose it. So Rohitji, one of a client called me, a Libra ascendant, very good friend of mine. Uh, uh, 2 weeks or 3 weeks earlier, exactly same placement. That is why I'm adding this here this time, because Ketu is here, na? Was here. Moon was here. What happened? They got a. He was trying to do some transactions, so went online for his bank account in Norway, Oslo. Oslo is in Norway. Yeah. When went there, he opened the bank account, but it was all fake website. The website looked exactly the same, everything same. As soon as he opened his bank account, in 20 minutes, the whole bank account was empty. So be very careful. Use verified apps on mobile to go for online banking rather than doing net banking. Also is very dangerous now. So very careful in this area, because this is what that same combination was there. Because when I saw his chart, I told, yeah, moon went to the 12,000 illusion. That's why, you losses of money. And moon aspecting the sixth house, debt increasing, because all the money now gone, he has to repay back. So that is all debt. So exactly very important for you. Then moon enters into the lagna, that is the ascendant. Here lot of happiness, again there is no problem. 10th house, fourth from itself, happiness in work area, good news. So be safe, that is what is required. When moon is in the lagna, it is going to be very bright for you. You'll feel very confident, very happy during this time. So weekend is actually very, very auspicious for you. But 8th of August till 10th of August, extreme care, because moon is going to the 12th house with Ketu, illusion over mind. Exactly, mind in shadow. Grahana Yoga. Moon is the mind. When mind comes under influence of Ketu, your minds go crazy and you do something which is not expected or required. Okay? Be careful, be patient, don't be very in haste decisions. Savan special is on. For this, you need to be having haste decision making power, because here we are doing this only till 16th, and from 5th of August is when we will be stopping this whole stuff, because so many appointments given, almost 25, 20, 30, 29 appointments today. So it's going crazy. So make yourself available, and let's do this immediately. Scorpio ascendant people. When we talk about Scorpio ascendant, moon is entering into Leo, into the 10th house for you. The ninth house lord in the 10th house. Bhagya Uday in the area related to career is seen. Very nice time for career growth. Very nice, because Rashi Parivartan is also there. Na? Moon is in the house of sun, sun is in the house of moon. Rashi Parivartan there. Very nice time for Bhagya Uday. Very nice time for career growth. But very careful, because here another way, the lord of the 11th house and the 8th house is getting retrograde in the 10th house. Suddenly, this happiness can turn into a lot of what you say, evil eye, nazara dosha. When people trying to, you look at how come this person is so happy, what is this? Why is this happening, why is that happening? That kind of situation where people are not happy with your what you say, happy with your progress can happen. Other than that, Mercury retrograde period, it is getting retrograde exactly 12th from itself. That means in your social circle, people may try to make fun of you or may defame you. Don't get even 1% affected by this. It is better to not go only in such kind of events and be in isolation for some time, because then when moon enters into Virgo, there is again a problem. uh, so it is like, if you go, then also there is a problem. If you don't go, then also there is a problem. So not going is more better than going and having a problem, because here moon again sitting with Ketu, this is the house of little bit of larger group. Your standing, or your um, what we say, your uh, caliber in a group is seen through the 11th house. Here, when moon is with Ketu, you should be extremely careful in terms of speaking something wrong. Because see, this is the house of communication. Moon is the mind. When the communication lord is retrograde and mind is getting afflicted, so that means you will speak rubbish, and that can create a problem in your life. So extremely careful for all the Scorpio ascendant people during this time. Whenever moon is with Rahu and Ketu, be careful. Then moon enters into Libra. Even if the ninth house is going in the 12th house, there is a very positive news here. Spiritually wise, very nice time. Also good time for you to visit pilgrimages, going to temples, going to some kind of retreat where you're going for some visit of uh, some what is a Shakti Peeth or Jyotirling. Such kind of things can happen. Those were in Asia and India, and for other people also in foreign countries, this is also the time to go to temple, visit, and take blessings. Other than that, those who are trying to go abroad, those who are trying to waiting for visa, those who are trying to get some indication from foreign country, here some positive news can come based on your dasha and antardasha. So all the best, Scorpio ascendant people. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and Savan special is going on. Quick 15-minute appointments. Very, very soon you can get after you book the appointment in next 2 to 3 days or sometimes same day. So make the most of this. All the best, and we'll see you next week with lot of beauty. This is this week only. Yeah? It is ending next week. There will be no Savan special at all, because I am also human. I have to do everything manually every minute. We don't have a team like other astrologers, right? They have 10 astrologers sitting I sometimes I try to give Rohit some of the people that okay, you can talk to my team and they will like this astrologer. No, no, we want to talk to you only. So I alone cannot do anything, everything. So make the most of it so that you are scheduled in the next week. All the best. Sagittarius ascendant people. When we talk about Sagittarius ascendant, Moon is entering into Leo on 5th of August. Moon is here, the 8th house lord, and going into the ninth house. Sudden gains through partnerships, sudden gains through inheritance, sudden gains like bhagya, anything that was stopping because of destiny can be seen. But on the other hand, because Mercury is getting retrograde, which is the 10th house lord and sitting exactly 12th from itself, you have to be careful in terms of your communication in the workplace wise. You have to be very careful because here your the lord of the 10th house is getting retrograde. That means it will put a pressure on your communication, and you can speak something rubbish also, which can create impact in your career, can also play with your status. It is third, seventh house lord is sitting third from itself. I have made a complete video on Mercury getting retrograde and what are the effects and what you should do. Exactly last video uploaded. So go and watch that. You will get more insight. And then Moon is entering into Virgo here. Now Moon, Mercury retrograde, and on the other hand, in Ketu house, Moon is going and sitting with Ketu. See, there is a positive news here because it is getting aspect of Jupiter. So the damage will be less, but how much Jupiter is already sitting with a malefic and that is making a Vipreet Rajyog. So it is trying to handle Mars also, the Martian energy, very, very powerful energy. And on the other hand, it is also aspecting Ketu and handling another Mars. Ketu, Kuja eva Ketu. That means Ketu and Kuja are all the same. Mars and Ketu are all the same. So this is what is happening. So very, very extremely careful in terms of career, not to make any silly mistake, not to make any aggressive communication, not to talk stupid, just to make sure that you are like make sure that you are working and stuff like that. So try to not cheat yourself during this time. This is important. That is what you should be extremely focused on. Otherwise, as soon as Moon enters into Libra, that is 10th of August, things will start moving in a right direction, in positive direction. You will feel happiness because the 8th house lord is good gone in the 11th house. So that means suddenly some kind of gains can be seen, sudden out of some hidden resources. You never must have thought that, oh, you will get gain from these areas. So that next week is very, very awesome for you. But so you see, Moon is the fastest moving planet, and lot of things, lot of yogas it makes every day. It is going to go like 12th of August. It is going to go in the 12th house and get debilitated, but puts an exalted aspect on the 6th house, which makes happiness in terms of your career. Career wise, very good time because it is going to make two yogas. That is even the Gajkesri Yoga, even the Mahalakshmi Yoga. So that means Moon is very difficult to after Mercury, which is the most difficult planet to analyze. Moon is the second one because it does not know what mood it is in, what kind of happiness it is carrying that day. So make the most of this week. There is gains also in the end of the week, but before that, be careful in terms of all the career area is the more highlight this time. Be very careful and very silent in the career area. That is what is required. All the best. There is Savan special going on. If there is any big problem that is you're facing, or you want to discuss about your chart in detail or take some decision in the near future, here we go. Savan special is that quick 15-minute appointment. Talk to Samantha. She will place you in the next 2 3 4 days, and we can talk about your chart in a quick manner, as well as I do the homework. You just ask the questions. Other than that, there is one more thing, that this is only valid for this week. Next week onwards, there is no Savan special because we'll be discontinuing. We are overbooked. That is what I would say. But I have been given constant pressure by Rohit ji and Samantha and Zenith that no, put it. Savan may do this, do this. So I'm doing it. All the best. Capricorn ascendant people. Moon is entering into Leo. Now Leo is the what you say, the 8th house here. And Moon is the 7th house lord. Gains from partnership is seen. Some kind of positive gains is coming your way. Also, there is a possibility of some kind of travel. Some kind of traveling can also happen. So let's hope for the best. Mercury that same day retrogrades in the 8th house. Now, Mercury here is the lord of the 6th house, making Vipreet Raj Yoga. And also, it is the 9th house planet. So this means that because it is 6th and 9th house, there can be Either challenges related to expenses, too much expenses happening, either challenges related to some funds arrangement, either challenging related to some kind of travel that you will be doing for pilgrimage or so religious purpose, that is seen in your chart. But other than that, 8th house Mercury tells you to do very big transformations. Go and see the whole video of Mercury, which I have made. This is the time that you may get expert or very very indications of your education related to higher education can be seen during this time. Very carefully you should be taking that into consideration, because Moon is entering into Virgo on 8th of August. So this can be cheating also. There can be some kind of cheating. There can be some kind of person who's trying to frame you or take money out of your pocket. So let the work happen and then only discuss about money. This is what is required. Moon is the 7th house lord. That means partnership also. You have to be extremely careful in partnership areas, because there can be illusion. You can feel something else can be on the other side, and which can create a rift or problem between partnerships. So very careful. And then Moon enters into Libra, the 7th house lord in the 10th house. So adds peace and happiness in either career area, in terms of partnerships, in terms of everything. So 5th to 8th, 5th to ninth is when you have to be very careful, because lot of illusion, lot of sudden ups and downs, accidents, also travel, expenses, everything is on your cards. Sometimes it is difficult, man. Life is difficult. Such kind of things happen. But on an overall level, Jupiter is in the right placement, very nice. Saturn is in the right placement, very nice. So you have to be what you say, feel lucky. Things are very nice. All the best. Have a great, wonderful week. And Savan special is going on. So make the most of this next 5 days only. Savan special. We will be closing it before Friday. So next weekly will not have Savan special promotion. So make sure that you make the most of it. If possible, then I will only start 15 minutes appointments for career. Only career reading. There is no other, nothing like you cannot. So that I will only focus on D10 and D1, 10th house, 5th house, 9th house, same way in D10. We can move forward. We'll discuss whatever Rohit ji will advise. We will do that. So all the best. Make the most of it. Thank you so much. Have a great week. For Aquarius ascendant people, when we talk about here, Moon is entering into Leo here, and Moon is the Lord of the 6th house, going into the 7th house. Winning in any kind of legal battle, getting very much sorted results in terms of relationships. If there is any toxic relationship that is going on, you may find some very nice solution here. But again, very specifically, be very careful with in-laws, because the Lord of the 8th house is getting retrograde on the same day. Mercury is getting retrograde on the same day. That is in-laws for you. In fact, you have to be also careful, because 5th house, speculative gains, anything that has to do with stock market, is also can also get affected. So two places is where you have to be very careful when Mercury gets retrograde. Here it is a time for reconsidering or rethinking about your partnerships and partnership things. This is what is the most important area where you should be working during this time. So very careful, because later 8th house is where Moon will go. That is making Viprit Rajyog. That means create a problem for sure. So that means some problem is coming for Aquarius ascendant people next week, but it will be solved as soon as Moon is going away from here. And that problem will be either in partnership, either in in-laws, either has to do with sudden ups and downs, some kind of accident, some kind of a misfortune, some kind of fear that can come to you. Health wise also problem can be seen. So we have to be extremely careful when Moon. Jupiter is aspecting this house. So you will fall from a cliff, but nothing will happen. Small cut you will get in your hand, but falling from cliff is being seen here. So we have to be careful before we are going to the cliff. We know we have a parachute. Even if we fall, we are safe. That is the kind of arrangement you need to do in your life. Okay. Then Moon enters into Libra. A lot of happiness will come. 6th house Lord in the 9th house. Very good news in workplace. Very good news in terms of your health. Very good news in terms of enemies getting into bad shape. Enemies bad shape, you are happy. Okay, this is what is happening. But on an overall level, this is also the house of higher education, spirituality, dharma. It is the end of your karma. This house is very important. Ninth house. It is 12th from the 10th house. That means ending of karma. Once you accumulate karma, anything you do, good deeds, is getting stored in the ninth house for you. And this is where, whenever any big planet will transit, like Saturn, like Rahu, like Ketu, like Jupiter, they will give you exactly results of the karmas that you have accumulated. Many people say, oh, I'm doing chanting from so many days, I'm doing so many donations, this, that, good deeds. Nothing is happening. Let any big planet travel through the ninth house and see what it gives you. Beautiful results. All the best. Have the most beautiful week. And there is this Savan special which is going on, so you can make the most of it by booking. Very very soon, 5 days only. We are going to end this because it is there till 16th. But that the appointment that I'm booking now will happen till 16th. Slowly, slowly. So that is what it is. All the best. Have a great, wonderful day. Pisces ascendant people. When we talk about Pisces ascendant here, the moon is going to the sixth house. The fifth house lord in the sixth house, the sixth house lord in the fifth house. That is Rashi Parivartana. Very good news from children, very good news in workplace, very good things related to do with debt, enemies, legal troubles. Everywhere there will be some positive news that you can expect. And if you're expecting something there, awesome time. Then Mercury gets retrograde here. Now Mercury getting retrograde is the retrogression of a Kendra Lord, fourth house Lord, inner peace, happiness, something social security wise, some kind of challenge. Also relationship wise, some kind of challenge. So most emphasis is on relationship, either with mother, either with your spouse. So this time it is very clear you have to choose between mother and spouse, and that is the most difficult thing to do. So make the right decision according to your current dasha, mahadasha, antardasha. And there is a whole elaborated video I've made on Mercury retrograde, why it gets retrograde, how it started retrograding, and what is the way to come out of it. Then moon enters into Virgo. Now here again, relationship, I told you there will be challenge in relationship because moon is entering into the seventh house. Okay, it has been aspected by Jupiter, so there is safety there, but still Ketu is in very close conjunction with the moon, so Ketu can create a little bit of challenge in your mind. There can be aggressive communication between you, your spouse, your business partners, both on work and personal front. And there can be also chances of major disputes which can lead to a little bit of challenge, and that challenge will be nothing but losses in income. Whenever there will be a relationship between fifth house and eighth house, there will be some speculative gains or speculative losses. This is the time, it's not of speculative gains, this is the time can be of speculative losses also. So very careful in the share market, very careful in capital gains, and all this kind of stuff that you do. It can create a little bit of challenge, and it can be some illusion that comes to you, and you may make losses here. Very careful. Otherwise, eighth house, health wise, everything good, but losses in terms of your what you say. Suddenly, what happens sometimes, we do something like, I was talking to someone who got hit by a train but got saved, Rohitji. I was doing a chart. They said, sir, I was walking and I don't know when the train hit me. Although I hit me on it hit me very lightly so that nothing happened to me. I fell down, I was safe. But she said, I did not even realize. That means mind is so powerful that it can ignore every surrounding that is around it. That is called the eighth house. Mind suddenly going into such deep state that you don't realize what is in your surroundings, unconscious. That is the kind of thing that is happening for all the Pisces ascending people. So they should be feeling safe and be safe here. Okay, all the best. Savan special is going on for you also. So make the most of it. WhatsApp link is description for appointments. And thank you. Rohit ji, over to you.
Thank you very much. And because of overbooking, we were decided this thing that we can't take more appointments now after 5th. But we tell Akashji, please consider this thing because we did in 16th of August, but due to his travel to Singapore tour, Delhi tour, so many, you know, compulsions here also. But there is a time you can uh, take consultation from Akashji in very quick way, 15 minutes, with the blessings of Lord Shiva. This Savan special is for all the family members. Take the most of it. Thank you very much to all the family members. Thank you very much and happy Savan going for everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you, Akashi, very much for your video.
Thank you,
Quick
Rohit ji.
and very, beautiful prediction, especially for Capricorn people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll
Ji.
meet you in some
All the
next video.
best. Uh, Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Yes, Rohit ji, for sure.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai
Jai
Mata
Shri
Di.
Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata.